everyone. I'm Zach Cohen, and I intern with the USPBL, which is a brand new minor league baseball league in Utica, Michigan. Currently, this is their second year in existence, and they have four teams in the league. Now, currently, if every team plays in the same stadium, which is Jimmy John's Field in Utica, Michigan. They have plans to open a second stadium and have two of the four teams move over there. They also have plans to expand throughout the whole Midwest, and each stadium will house two teams. But currently at Jimmy John's Field, four teams play there, which are the Birmingham Bloomfield Beavers, the West Side Woolly Mammoths, the East Side Diamond Hoppers, and the Utica Unicorns is probably the fan favorite for two reasons. One being that their name is Utica and the stadium is there, and the second just because they're the Unicorns. People are obsessed with that. But anyways, my role with the organization was to be a marketing, promotions, and PR intern. So me and 20 other interns all formed a team, and we were mostly tasked with handling promotions and game presentation on game day. And so what we would do is we'd come in a few hours early before every game, and we'd be assigned a job. The jobs differed every day. You could be a mascot. You could take the mascot around places. You could be in charge of kids club. You could be in charge of giveaways. You could be making sure that people are in the right spots for different promotions throughout the game. You could control a lucky row if there's like a row giveaway throughout the game. But you get the idea. There's different promotions throughout the whole game that minor leagues really try to sell. And the USPBL, I think, definitely goes above and beyond in trying to portray the importance of the show around the game, which we call promotions. And so they really take the opportunity and try to kill it. And so literally, if you go to a baseball game, there's a different promotion going on at every half inning of the game. And so when we arrive, we get a script, and it has all those promotions on it, and you kind of just circle the ones that you're going to be responsible for that day. Anyways, we get to the stadium early. We're mainly setting up kids club. We're putting programs at gates. We're like rolling T-shirts. We're setting things aside for giveaways, hiding things in certain areas so that people can't find them, and that we have things when we need them. We're setting up CO2 for the players when they come out of the dugout for lineups, so all the smoke comes out. It's really quite a show. Especially at pregame, we'll have often like flag ceremonies, first pitches, stuff like that. So a lot of typical things you'd probably find at minor league stadiums. The USPBL really wants to provide a Disney-like experience, and they're definitely set on this term. We hear about it all the time. The owner is actually very close, and higher executives in the organization are really close to everybody. You get to know everybody in the organization, and they're always preaching, provide this Disney-like experience, bring a smile to everyone's face and make sure they're having a good time. They also want you to know that this could be anyone's first time in the stadium, so don't treat it like it's any other day. Put a smile on their face, make sure they're having the best time possible. And so that's what our team was assigned with. And so I set out a few learning objectives for this position. One was to learn, what role does marketing play with an organization. The second was I wanted to figure out how this promotions process around the game and the whole show around the game was run. And the third one was to, just provide this Disney-like experience, build a relationship with the fans that you see coming in every day, and you start recognizing these people. And I think I did meet all three of my goals, which was definitely a good thing. I think if you were to intern there, that those three things you would definitely find out. Some competencies that I learned while at the organization were definitely time management. So you're given this script, and it says, all right, you need to throw out T-shirts at the end of the second inning, but then you need to be over here doing something else at the end of the fourth. And so you're scrambling, you're running to places throughout the stadium. Sometimes you look like a fool, literally running around the stadium, but you have to keep your eye on the game and make sure you have the plays at the right time because the games don't operate on a clock. So it's not like you can say, hey, you got to be here at 2:15 here at whatever. So the the way the show was run kind of depends on how the players are doing, and so that was definitely a competency that you needed to have a really strong strong sense of time management. Other things I learned was how to build up my customer service skills and provide a great experience for the fans. I also learned what marketing and promotions contributes to an organization. Some challenges that I had were I really wanted to learn the strategies behind the marketing concepts. I wanted to maybe input more into how these things were run, but unfortunately, it seems like the all the promotions that we have, different theme nights, even all the giveaways, they're all planned before the season starts, and so I didn't really have, or all the interns didn't really have a say on what we could do. And so I feel like if that's something that you might be interested in, try to intern with an organization during the off season before the season, and you'll be able to contribute more in the planning. That's my guess. But the main thing that I took away from this internship was that you know just your ability to touch another person and make their day. Like a simple T-shirt giveaway, or handing a kid a bobblehead. Just how it brings a smile to their face and causes them to really remember that moment, and then how that moment in turn might cause them to return and become a repeat customer. So as of now, the internship was the last class that was required for me to graduate. So I'll be graduating from Wayne State. So far I have a 4.0. So as long as I keep that, then I'll have achieved one of my biggest goals, which is to graduate in this program with a 4.0. But soon I'll become the peer mentor for the program. And this fall, I'm really just looking for different paid internships to get more experience, and especially, really ideally, looking for a full-time position. Still open to a lot of options, but would like to go into that marketing realm. So in the end, I would recommend this internship to maybe an undergraduate looking for their first experience in sport, and maybe to someone in graduate school who can't find much else and really needs to get those internship hours in. The position wasn't paid, and so definitely looking for a paid position soon. But farewell and good luck and good health to you. Thank you.